अध्यात्म विज्ञान कोई धर्म या संप्रदाय नहीं है, ये स्पिरिचुअल साइंस है जो कुदरत के कानून पर आधारित है। ये विज्ञान पूरे ब्रह्मांड के सभी रहस्यों को उजागर करता है और जीवन के सभी पहलुओं को समझने के लिए एक नई दृष्टि देता है। इसी को आर्ट ऑफ विजन कहते हैं, दुनिया को देखने की एक नई दृष्टि, जो अध्यात्म विज्ञानी परम पूज्य स्वामी श्री कमलेशानंद जी के निर्देशन में सनातन सत्य का अनुसंधान कर हमारे जीवन को प्रकाशित करे। जय सच्चिदानंद।
Our mind, speech and action, all the four things is a antaskaran, means it's a inner power, and speech and action is a outer power. So anyone can also realize it. Anyone also can listen it, and action is anyone can see. So all the six things, mind, speech, buddhi and man, buddhi, chitta, ahankar, speech and action, all the six things are pre-decided as per your previous birth cause. So this is a control and governed by the nature as per the natural law. So in this part, we are totally dependent or dependent. We cannot do anything in this part. It is decided part. It is a decided through our previous birth cause. Today the nature gives the result because we don't know what kind of karma we create in previous birth. We don't know today. Still we are suffering. So somebody they know. It is to be called a nature. And nature will give you the result of your cause as per the natural law, not as per the individual law. So the natural law is applicable to any living being creature. Either they believe it or not. So the outside function and inside function, all the six things are totally pre-decided and each are correlated with in and out. It is to be called a scientific circumstantial evidence. And the other part, it is in your hand. So you create the new mana, buddhi, chitta or ahankar. In all four parts, you process it as per our current situation, as per our development, previous birth development, and as per our current gyan. All the three things you create, you see, you create the abstract from all the three things, and at that way you create the new intention
for your next life.
For your next life. With the new intention, you create the new cause, and nature will give the result in a next birth. So today, whatever you are suffering, but what is your vision today at the time you are suffering? So, two parts is important at the time of suffering. Previous birth development, whatever you carry forward from previous birth, and current birth gyan, whatever you got it today. So you utilize both of them in a current situation and you make some abstract from the circumstances and you create the new cause as per today intention from suffering. Like we suffer today, like we are uneducated people from childhood. At that time we have no interest in study, and after school I finish the study and I do some work in India, and I got it some good circumstance, so I come here and I do the work same here like a small job. But after 40, 50 years I am thinking, oh, if I educated more, I can got some good job or maybe some good business.
More money,
yeah. But still, this is abstract of you. You cannot do today, correct? Same way in all circumstances of our life, we pull out some abstract from them and we create the new cause as per our today intention. So the intention is not connected with the action. Intention is the abstract. Whatever you got it, the new knowledge through your current Gyan and through your previous birth development. So, at that way, we go ahead with your life. And at that way, we create the new cause, new life. So, the Jnani Purush says, where is your focus now? Your focus is outside or inside?
Inside,
Where you want to focus? Outside or inside?
Inside.
Inside. Because inside is creation and outside is effect, result. So when you focus only outside, you don't want to get anything more because it is decided. But inside, you are the creator. So whatever your requirement of today, as per your current experience, you put up some new seeds in a terms of your intention or cause or bhav. And that way you create your new life as per your today intention, as per your today abstract. એટલે આ રીતે આપણું જે જીવન છે એ જીવન આ રીતે ચાલતું હોય છે. આ આખું જીવન આખું આપણું લાઈફ છે એમાં આપણને ખ્યાલ આવવો જોઈએ કે બહારના સંજોગો, the outside circumstances are not affected to our thinking, our vision today, because the circumstances are always temporary. Always temporary. But I myself is not temporary. I am a permanent. Why we are worried? Of course, suffering is there. I agree with you. But why I am afraid? Because the circumstances are coming only for to go, to finish his life. Time zone. Any suffering in your life, either good or bad, they have a time life. So nature of the suffering part is already finished by itself without our effort. So this part, this is not for us. This is suffering and decided part. આપણો પાર્ટ ક્યાં છે કે જ્યાં આપણે પુરુષાર્થ કરીએ છીએ. That's it.
આમાં છૂટા રહીએ, સપોઝ છૂટા રહીએ મન વચન કાયાથી, તો પછી કેવી રિએક્શન અંદર આવે?
આ છૂટા રહેવાની તો પ્રોસેસ બતાવી. છૂટા રહો તો તમે અંદર જોઈ શકો ને, ભેગા રહો તો કેવી રીતે? When you attach with the mind speech action, how you can see the inside? છૂટા રહો તો જ અંદર જોઈ શકો, ભેગા રહીને ના જોઈ શકો. ભેગા રહીને તો જ જોઈ શકો. જે અજ્ઞાની કરે છે, અજ્ઞાની માટે માઇન્ડ સ્પીચ એન્ડ એક્શન એ જ એના માટે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે અને એને જે પુરુષાર્થ માને છે. સો
એટલે બે ભાગ બતાવ્યા,
એક રિઝલ્ટ અને એક એક્ઝામ. So in exam you are totally independent. In a result you are totally dependent. So when your focus is only is dependent part, you cannot achieve nothing. You are not achieve nothing because it is decided. If Lord Rama have a Gyan, but still they have go to the jungle for 12 years. 14 years. Because it is decided part. It is not a matter of how I am powerful. No. Outside, nobody is powerful. Even the Lord Rama, Lord Krishna or Mahavira, all are depend on circumstances. But inside, of course, they are powerful. They have a vision, they have a knowledge, they have a experience. So that they have a self-confidence, real self-confidence, not relative self. Real self-confidence. So all the temporaries pass through automatically without any effort. But our confidence is always on a real. Because the real is permanent, temporary, and circumstances are temporary, is not permanent. And it is passed through automatically. You don't want to give any effort. એના માટે કોઈ પ્રયત્ન કરવાની જરૂર નથી. It is passed automatically. See, our life is finished our breath is finished, same way our circumstances are also finished automatically. Development means your vision is understand the universal truths. How much? As per your development. Universal truth, not individual truth or relative truth or social truth. I am talking about the universal truth. Universal truth means is applicable to any living being creature. Either they believe it or not. But the universal truth is always same. If I am not believe it, I am not believe in a rebirth. Still rebirth is there because of the law of nature. If I am not believe in theory of karma, but I suffer from the karma, it is not depend on my belief. It is the law of nature. So the law of nature means it's a universal truth. The law of nature is not depend on your individual belief. It's work. When you do some mistake, they punish you, that's it. It is an auto mode system. See? So it is, the definition of development is how you understand the law of nature. That's it. It doesn't mean that your activities are level of your understanding. No. You are still fighting. You are running. You have a krodh, man, maya, lobh also is there. Still you are developed. Because development is connected with your vision. It is not connected with your action. Action is depend on your previous birth cause. So it is decided. It is a decided. It is not concerned with your development. Now your development means you understand the universal truth. That's it's your level. So you never go down than this level. Of course, your karma they go down and up. But it is only result form. It is only result form. But development is also the same. When you go in a next birth in an animal, as per animalistic karma, you go in an animal. Still the development is the same. But it is not functional there. When you come back in a human life, the same development you have to go ahead. Not start from zero. But papa and punya, into inverted comma karma, is always consumed. Zero. When you create the karma in the previous birth, in this birth, is consume all karma. At the end of your life, your all karma is zero. But development never transfer in a zero. Yeah. Development is always carry forward. Maybe in a form of stability or maybe in a more development. But not down. Development never go down. Because once you clear your vision, it never go down. But your karma, through your egoism, maybe you do some bad intention in some kind of karma. At that way, you go to the animal, you go to the hell too. But your development is the same. In our history, so many people, they go to the nark, you know the nark, and then come back in a human life and go to the moksha in next birth. So it is not concerned with your development. It is only suffering part, cause and effect. So cause and effect is not connected with the development. Both are different things. And my subject is only in a development, not in cause and effect. Cause and effect is like a papa and punya, is a religious. There is no science. Aam karvathi paap thai na aam karvathi punya thai. It's a religious talk. It is not science. It is not connected with your development. Development means your ignorance, you can remove it from your vision. At that way, you create your development. જેટલી અજ્ઞાનનો નાશ થાય એટલું ડેવલપમેન્ટ. અજ્ઞાનનો નાશ થાય, એક્શન નહીં, ignorance. How much you dilute or destroy your ignorance through the Sanatan Satya, universal truth, through the universal truth. At that way, you develop, you up your development. That is the procedure. It is an inner process. You cannot show outside your development, but it is functional in your Purusharth. It is functional in your inner Purusharth. We cannot show the outside. Outside is total result. If I am a pure soul and pure soul is uncovered, so I have realized the ultimate knowledge, still my karma is bad. Because it is decided matter. When I do the cause, effect is there. Still I have a ultimate knowledge. Because both part is different. This body is totally, nature will give you only for the suffering. Only for the suffering. So it is not connected with your inner purusartha or development. If you have a keval gyan, still your body is act as per your previous birth cause. You cannot change this part. Even the Lord Rama, Krishna and Mahavira, they have to do good or bad circumstances. They have passed through the good or bad circumstances. But the development is different. So this is not connection. So development is the path of moksha, salvation. And pap punya is a religious, and the pap and punya is for social life. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. It is endless life. You got it, birth and rebirth, birth and rebirth, birth and rebirth. It's continuous. Through pap and punya. Maybe thousands of your life is finished with this pap and punya, pap and punya. Because you can create it, consume it. Create it, consume it. It is an endless process. But when you develop, see, after some birth, you go in a higher level, top level. Then you transfer in a keval gyan. Then the cycle of rebirth is closed forever. Because now your development is higher and you see the universe and all kind of circumstances of your life through the universal truth, not through the individual truths. I am a body, I am a sufferer, the person is responsible for me, for suffering. All this kind of relative knowledge is gone from your vision. So you never do the raga and dvesha. Always you are separate than your mind, speech and action because of your level of your vision. But action is there, speech is there, but vision is very higher. So it is just like a bypass. You are not attached with the result part. You are always separate because of your higher level. Same Lord Rama, Krishna and Mahavira. They, at his current life, they behave sometimes good and bad, but they always detach as per your gyan, as per your development. They are always detached with all circumstances passed through the mind, speech and action. So at that way, they are not create the new cause for the next birth. And the soul go to the moksha and body be fired. So body is always for suffering only. And this is not our choice. This is not our choice. As per our karma, nature will give you the body. If our karma is like an animalistic, we go in a birth of animal. If our karma is like a rakshasi karma, what we say? Devil. You go to the nark. Nature will give you the body of hell. And if you are the divine person, nature will give you the heaven. They give the body as per your karma. So the nature will decide it. Which kind of body you require. You are not decided. And body is only for suffering. They give. Why they give us? Because of suffering. When all kind of suffering of this birth is finished, the body will be fired. So, see, once you know the fact, then no rag and no dvesh. But once you don't know the fact, you know the only friction, or you know your jnana and darshan is depend on relative truth. Rag and dvesh is continuous. And that way you create the new cause and effect. Cause and effect, cause and effect is continuous.
And because of that you keep on taking new birth.
Yeah. Birth to birth, birth to birth.